Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you guys a quick way you can upgrade your Django CMS forms so you can edit new objects. This is going to be based on my last video I did about making new objects right in your web page instead of having to go through the admin, so I'll leave a link to that for context. But yeah, so anyway, to get started we're going to have to make a URL so we can edit our objects. So I'll do it off this book create one we used. So in this case, we're going to have an other string argument, which is going to be the book URL. Instead of new book, we'll just call it edit book. Oops. Instead of book create, we'll call it book edits. And same with our view here. So that should be that. I'll go ahead and make that function. And the book edit's going to take the request, the genre, and the book URL. The genre will be equal to the get object or 404. Top equal to the genre. The book title will be equal to the book URL replace. I'm just going to replace the dashes with spaces. That's just how I had it set up. And now our book object will be again like get object or 404. Models.book. The genre is going to be our genre object, and the title will be equal to our book title. And lastly, we have to get our form. So our form is going to be equal to our forms.book form. And because we're editing an existing form, we have to use the instance argument. So I'll put that in there, which is going to be our book object we got. Now we have to check if there's a post request going on. So if request.method equals post, we have to update our form now. Equals forms.book form. Again, we have the same instance. Nothing's changed, but we have to add some data. And the data is going to be the request.post. So we're going to add the post request. And now if the user is trying to save it, we're going to say if books, oops, that should be string, books save in form.data, and if form.is valid, so that's just going to make sure that the form is filled out correctly. We're going to get that data, and we're going to pass it into our book object. So the book is going to be equal to the form.save with the commit equal to false. So all that's doing is it's extracting that information into our book variable, but it's not actually committing to the database yet, which will be right here. So now we're going to save it. We just had to do that so we could copy that info into that book variable, because now we're going to return an HTTP response, which is going to be the book.get absolute URL. So once our book has been updated, say we change the title, it's going to redirect to that book's new title. And lastly, if there is no post request, we're going to return the render of the request, just like last time, book form.html, and we'll give it the form, the genre. And note that this form we're passing in is the form that hasn't had the post request added to the data. Let's fix those, and that should be it for the view. Now I'll just add a button to make sure that we can actually get to it. So I'll go to the book detail page, add a button tag here, and an A tag, and this is going to be a URL. So this is going to be a URL, book space, book edit with the genre equal to the genre. Or actually, sorry, it'll be the book.genre, because this view only has a book object, not a genre in particular. And the book URL will be equal to the book.title to URL. And I'll just call it edit book. So I think that should be it. Let's try and load that up. Oops, I don't think I started the web page. Okay, so we can see all our books. Say I go to a Game of Thrones, and now we have this button here, Edit Book. Oh, I made a typo somewhere. I called it tit. Line 44. Title. There we go. So now you can see when we, so I'll just reload it, how it should look. You'd click Edit Book, and you can see all the information is already in there. You can change all the topics. So say instead of a Game of Thrones, I want it to be a Song of Ice and Fire. Ice and Fire. And now if I save that, you can see the title updates, and if we go to the URL up here, that part gets added. And if I go back, I gotta refresh it. There we go. So the title updates, and likewise you can edit that, and you can change it to mystery. We'll save in a rechange to the mystery directory. So if I go back to my genres, mystery, and now it's over there. So yeah, that's a really easy way. That's basically it. I'll make another video right after this showing you how you can even update this farther, so now you can delete objects right in your web page. So yeah, see you later.